smoking on a plane, getting a round of applause for it, despite the ban, is actually an impressive sales tactic. Now, watch this video very closely and put yourself in the shoes of the flight attendant and the passengers.
Sir, there's no smoking on airplanes.
I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Don't worry about it. I'll be quick.
Sir, if you like that, I'll have to report you to the FAA.
Stacy, do you know when the first commercial flight went smokeless?
No.
1973. And did you know that in 1969, when smoking was allowed on all flights, we put a man on the moon?
I had no idea.
Look. You know what that is? That's a remnant of a better time. But they welded it shut. And it starts with ashtrays, and it ends with all of our precious freedoms being stripped away. I remember back in the day when you got on a plane and you knew you were in for a good time. A little smoking, a little drinking. And the stewardesses, Stacy, you come from a proud tradition of blazing hot stewardesses. And now you can't do one damn thing without someone reporting you to the Department of Homeland Security. Am I right?
That's right. You listen to Don.
I had to take my pants off and nibble my Old Spice down to 3 ounces just to get on the plane, Stacy.
They made me throw out my mouthwash.
I had to give up my bath jellies.
They made me breastfeed some old man.
That's what I'm talking about. But we don't have to take it, Stacy. Like Henry David Thoreau and Rosa Parks and David Lee Roth when he left Van Halen, we can say enough. Enough injustice. And when you and I are old and gray, we can look back on this and remember when we were 30,000 feet above God's green earth and we smoked one. We smoked one for America!
In the opening scene, the man defends something as banned and seemingly unreasonable as smoking on a plane. How's he do it? He starts with a story. He talks about 1973, the moon landing, and the good old days. He's not just selling smoking. He's selling nostalgia, freedom, and personal memories. And that's the first big lesson in sales. Don't sell the product. Sell the story. Next, he pulls the other person onto his side by creating a common enemy. Our freedoms being taken away. In sales, this is the technique of making the customer aware of a pain point. Once people acknowledge their problem, they're much more open to hearing the solution. Throughout his speech, there's humor and exaggeration. This lowers the other person's defenses. In sales conversations, making someone laugh is one of the quickest ways to build rapport. Another strong move. He connects a simple act to a bigger value. He links smoking to figures like Henry David Thoreau and Rosa Parks. In other words, this isn't just smoking, it's an act of freedom. In sales, this is called connecting your product to a greater purpose. And finally, he ends with a strong call to action. We smoked one for America. Short, clear, and emotional. Just like in good sales, he wraps it up with a powerful ask. This scene shows us that successful selling is about more than technical knowledge. You have to touch emotions, make your audience the hero of the story, unite them around a shared problem, and close with a clear call to action. Because people decide with logic, but they act on emotion. With How to Sell Smarter, let's explore the true privileges of selling.